Hello everybody and welcome back to our live coverage of the Ruma Cup Season 24. This is the second match of the day between the Trophy Fighters and the Deccan Pacers. Well, hitting with the wind. This was just actually sliced off the bat by Anil Kumar, but this has gone all the way for a maximum. I don't think even the bat Anil expected it to go all the way, but 13 of the first over. The Trophy Fighters, having won the toss, they're deciding to bat first or off to a flyer. Hanumantu has just faced 2 balls and got a single. Anil Kumar has got 11 of 4. 4 and a 6 for him. Sachin Dudu, who bowled the first over, conceded 13. It's Mithun to share the new ball with Sachin. Hanumantu on strike. Here comes Mithun. On the pads, a half volley, help yourself stuff. Beyond drive, it was aerial, no doubt, but very intentional from Hanumantu. Too easy. You just can't own the pads on the batsman's pads in any format, let alone T20. This might be a wide missed by the batsman and the keeper as well. Just a stop short of the boundary rope, and the batsmen have ran 2, so it's 3 extras for the Trophy Fighters. Worst possible start for Mithun. Boundary first ball and now 3 wides. But that's a good stop by shot fine leg. Otherwise might have been another boundary for Hanumantu. It was a fine glance from Hanumantu. Another very straight delivery on the pads. The line from Mithun has been 2 straight. It's nicely punched off the back foot by Anil, but straight to that back foot point fielder, no run. Well, it's like that fielder hit back foot point or gully, whatever you call it, the rock of Gibraltar, nothing goes through. Appeal for call. That would be interesting to see. The umpire has given 2 leg byes, but the question is, did the batsman offer a shot? Maybe the umpire thinks so, deems so, because Anil was looking to defend it. That's much better from Mithun, outside off on a good length. Ball. That's ball! Mithun 1 for 1, hitting the right line and length. Ball coming in with the angle, going through the defenses, going through the gap between bat and pad, and rattled. Crashes into the leg stump. So after a good start, the Trophy Fighters lose their first wicket. Anil goes for 11. 23 for 1 after 2 overs. Well, after a good start, the trophy fighters have just lost their way. They are 3 down for 34 after 4 overs. Mahendra Reddy and Makar Nagula out in the middle. Single each.
Come on, continue.
Batsmen have been dismissed so far. The openers Anil Kumar and Hanumantu. Outside edge. Oh! Wicket keeper did get a hand glove to that one, but couldn't hold on. Mahendra Reddy gets a reprieve. Anil Kumar was the first to go, bowled by Mithun, and then Ramesh Goel getting rid of Nakula Sidhar for a duck caught behind. And the last man dismissed was Hanumanto, once again bowled by Mithun. Problems for the trophy fighters. Ramesh, next ball. Mithun, the fielder at mid wicket or mid on, you can say. Thought about a single, but rightly deciding against it. It's been a good over from Ramesh Royal so far. Could have gone off wicket first ball. That one came in. Well watched. Makar Nagula just defending it with a straight bat. So after the first 2 overs, I think the score was 23 for 1. But the next 2, they have only got 11 runs and lost 2 more wickets. Oh, another one goes down. Yes, clearly. Big Nick, we could hear it as far as the commentary box, and the umpire raises his finger immediately. Umakar got a live first ball but couldn't capitalize. This time the wicketkeeper Gopi Krishna doesn't make any mistake. So Ramesh Royal claims another victim. Both the new ball bowlers have got 2 wickets each for the Deccan Pacers. It's 34 for 4 now. Just a single of 6 balls. 1 of 6 balls for Umakar Nagula. Mahipal is the new batsman. Ramesh, the last ball of the over. Oh, playing away from the body. Mahipal could have easily edged it behind, but he survives. That's a wicket maiden for Ramesh Royal. 2 overs, 1 maiden, just 4 runs and 2 wickets for Ramesh. And the trophy fighters are 34 for 4 after 5. It's Mithun to continue. Good length delivery coming in with the angle, pushed towards extra cover for the single first ball by Mahinder. Brings the new man Mahipal back on strike. Sachin did actually open the bowling for the Deccan Pacers, 13 of his first over, but then Another good length delivery once again coming in. Pushed towards the same extra cover fielder for another single by Mahipal. He gets off the mark with that single. And the score moves to 36. See, if he's bowling that length, I think the fielder should be standing up. Not only will he be able to stop the single, but he might, there might be a catching opportunity as well if the batsman drives. Extra cover fielder still staying behind. Last power play over. Oh, that's well bowled. Yeah, the first two he was a little fuller. Mithun, the next two is pulled his length back a little bit, but was still getting the ball to jag in, not giving the batsman any room. That's a good shot. Mahinda Reddy, just a shimmy. And then goes inside out, over covers for a boundary. Is that enough? It's a very good shot actually by Mahinda. Mahinda Reddy needs to be careful. He just can't lose his wicket here. That's up in the air. Might not carry too long on. It doesn't. I just mentioned Mahinda needs to be careful. He just can't throw his wickets away. He very nearly lost his wicket. Luckily for him, ball not carrying too long on. A single 20 over 7 runs of that one. With that, we come to the end of the power play. After 6 overs, the trophy fighters are winning the toss and are deciding to bat first are 41 for the loss of 4 wickets. Ramesh Royal continuing. That was a low pull toss outside off, driven straight back to the bowler by Mahinda. His previous over was a wicket maiden. So Ramesh Royal in the middle of a very good spell. So well spread out field for Ramesh. Now that that was on the pads. But I think Mahinda Reddy has missed out on a scoring opportunity there. He just needed to get some bat. A fine glance or a flick towards a backward square leg might have got him a boundary. Next ball. Oh, very nearly another wicket. Loose shot from Mahinda, playing away from the body. Lucky not to get an edge. Excellent from Ramesh. He's keeping it up there, making the batsman drive. toss mistimed, but once again, well shot of the fielder. Mahendra Reddy gets away with another one. This is excellent bowling from the Deccan Pacers. Length delivery turned towards the vacant mid-wicket region for a single by Mahipal. Last ball of the over, the 7th of the innings. That's up in the air. Oh! Mahendra Reddy living dangerously out there. That's the last few shots he've played have all been in the air, but fortunately for him and the trophy fighters, they have landed safely. Haven't carried to the fielders. End of another good over. Another tidy over. Just 3 singles of it, and the trophy fighters are 44 for the loss of 4 wickets after 7. Correction, the previous over was bowled by Ravi Kollam. That's Ramesh Royal who's bowling his 3rd over now. First ball immediately goes past the outside edge of Mahendra. Ramesh Royal once again. I think that was the leg cutter. Yep, Ramesh did roll his fingers over that one. Mahendra Reddy, I think he spotted that one and just stayed away from it. Ramesh, next ball. Oh, another loose shot. Mahendra once again playing away from his body. And there was some shape, some movement once again for Ramesh Royal. Mahendra Reddy clearly struggling against Ramesh Royal, not picking him. Oh, this time he tries to use his feet, tries to advance, but this ball came in. The previous one went away, and this one came in. So Ramesh using his wrist to good effect. He's got both the outswinger and the inducker as well. In the air, but falls safely once again. Mahendra Reddy still out there. 9 of, in fact, with that single he goes into double digits. 10 of 16. So moves to 45. Ramesh Mahipal, that's up in the air, but hit pretty straight and well timed. Well. There was a long off and a long on as well, but Mahipal has managed to bisect the two. Pretty straight as an arrow. That boundary spoils the over for Ramesh Royal, After 8 overs, there are trophy fighters 49 for the loss of 4 wickets. I think it was just a little too full from Ramesh. He was looking maybe because he might have just relaxed a little bit, seeing that Mahendra Reddy was off strike, went for the wicket, missed his length and had to pay. To continue. The 9th over of the innings, it's Mahendra Reddy on strike. Towards covers for a single after 2 dots. We call him now to Mahipal, full outside off around 4th or 5th stump maybe. Mahipal just hanging his bat out there. One thing is certain, you just can't bowl full to Mahipal. You have to bowl it, maybe on the shorter side or even a good length, or maybe you can say a fuller side of good length. If you pitch it in his half, Mahipal is going to kill. 2 singles of the over so far, needs to finish it well. Ravi Kollam, last ball of the over, went for the Yorker I think, but ends up bowling a full toss, driven towards long off for another single by Mahendra. Just 3 that over, and the trophy fighters are 50 up in that over. They're 52 for 4 after 9 overs. Medium pacers have done a very good job so far for the Deccan pacers. It's time for some spin. Bharat to bowl the first over of spin, 10th of the innings, and it's Mahendra Reddy on strike, who's on 12 of 21. Very unlike Mahendra. Mahendra is a free-flowing batsman, plays his shot, and bats at a good strike rate. But today, hasn't been allowed that freedom. Deccan pacers have managed to keep him quiet. He might just go after the spinner though. Here comes Bharat. First ball full and straight around middle and off and middle, you can say. Driven straight back to the bowler by Mahendra. Good fielding and his follow through by Bharat. A little bit short, that's nicely cut by Mahendra Reddy towards cover point, and a single taken. Unnecessary throw from the cover point fielder. Lucky that there was a bad backing at short square leg. I think Mahipal looking for a sweep there, but I think he has hit it straight onto his toe, and he is in pain. Yep, he did. Mahendra was looking for a single there, but turned down by Mahipal. That might have hurt. Bharat goes shorter this time. Mahipal goes for the pull, but connects with thin air. Another dot. Oh, the slider goes past the outside edge. That's excellent stuff from the medium, the off spinner, the finger spinner. Just a single so far. Last ball. Appeal for caught behind. But I don't think there was any bat involved. Mahipal just looking to run it down to third man. I think it was too risky a shot for a single. End of the over. A very good start for Bharat. Just a single of his first over, and after 10, the trophy fighters are 53 for 4. Time for drinks. Welcome back after the drinks break. Single first ball. A very full delivery to start from Ravi Kulam, driven towards extra cover by Mahinder Reddy. Ball! I think previous over Ravi tries the same thing but missed his length and was punished. In fact, not exactly punished. There was a single to time. He goes for another Yorker and nails it. Clean bowls, Mahipal, and now the trophy fighters are 5 down. They have lost half their side with just 55-54 on board. Sorry for the loss of commentary. Meanwhile, it's Bharat continuing. Another one goes down. No. That was definitely a catch. Raju. Since he's worked in, oh, I think he's got his luck. Wearing his luck on his shoulder, you can see. A couple of outside edges which went very fine. One was the keeper, another one was shot third. Bharat creating an opportunity of the last one of his second over, but wicketkeeper unable to latch onto it. So 2 singles of his 2 overs for Bharat. After 12, the trophy fighters are 63 for the loss of 5 wickets. Sachin will continue. Good start. Sachin, I think he has realized that giving pace to the batsman is not going to work, so he starts with a slower delivery. Swing and a miss from Mahinder Reddy. Well, I think we have already seen in the first match this isn't bad. This pitch isn't bad, but the trophy fighters batsmen have made it look much worse than it actually is. Definitely not a 63 for 5 wicket. There were some poor shots and some good bowling from the Deccan Pacers bowlers. Sachin. That's up in the air, but that's a good shot. It's in the gap. Well, the fielder there at deep extra cover is wearing a different color jersey, so I thought it wasn't a fielder, it was a spectator, but he turns out to be a fielder and stops the ball, restricts his batsman to a single. Sachin now to Mahinder Reddy. In the air. Fielder in the deep instead of going for the catch. To be honest, don't think the ball carried to him. It was way short of him. Another single for Mahinder. Sachin to Raju. Length delivery coming in with the angle, turned towards mid-wicket region for a single. Last ball of the over. Firmly struck by Mahinder between the 2 fielders in the deep, but deep extra cover is still able to get across and does really well to keep the batsman to just single. So 5 singles of that Sachin over after 13. The trophy fighters are 68 for 5. As expected, Bharat to continue. Very economical so far. The first ball, I think it was the faster one, darted. Mahinder just across his stumps and flicks it very fine. So boundary to start the over. 2 straight on that occasion from Bharat. I think it would be better off bowling that line and length he was bowling the first 2 overs. Flighted outside off, and I think should be much slower because batsmen are using the pace Oh, the bowlers here. Direct throw. I think still Mahinder would have been safe. He would have made his ground, I mean to say. Good batting by Mahinder Reddy. Got a boundary first ball and then takes a single and gets off strike. Bharat now to Raju. Goes for the full and flighted one. Mistine dives towards long on for another single by Raju. Bharat to Mahinder. Oh, that's a biggie. That's massive. Mahinder Reddy stays his ground. Stand and deliver, as they say. Gets underneath that one and sends it a long, long way out of the park. The first maximum of the Trophy Fighters innings. Oh, 6 and out. Mahinder Reddy tries to repeat the dose. This time looks to clear long off. Long off fielder with an excellent catch. Daggered it once but recovers really well to take it over one hand. Just what the Trophy Fighters didn't want. Mahinder Reddy had just hit a 6. He should have like he did the previous occasion, a boundary and then a single. This time he goes for another 6 and holds out to long off. The Trophy Fighters are now 6 down. 29 of 37 balls for Mahinder Reddy. 80 for 6. Bharat gets his revenge. Shehbaz Munir is the new batsman. Full and straight, first up from Bharat. Shehbaz Munir drives it back to the bowler. A dot to end the over. 12 runs and a wicket of Mahinder Reddy in that over for Bharat. And after 14, the Trophy Fighters are 80 for the loss of 6 wickets. Sachin to continue the first ball. Hit in the air, but between deep extra cover and long off. Single taken. It's quite hot and humid out here. Sachin to the new man Shehbaz. Oh, guides that one. There might be an overthrow here. Yeah. Short third fielder. Wayward throw. Don't know what he was trying because neither throws to the wicketkeeper nor to the bowler. What should have been just a single ends up being two for Shehbaz. Yeah, that's a good stop by Bharat at short extra cover. No run. Well, Bharat is it's actually a very good fielder. Wherever he is, whether in that gully region, backward point, or at extra cover. Ball seldom goes past him. Nicely fielded Munir with another delightful square cut, but straight to backward point. Everything was just about perfect. The placement missing. That's up in the air, but I think it will land safely and might just... No, it doesn't. I thought it might just kick on, but it doesn't. It's locked. Maya Shehbaz goes for the slog sweep on that occasion, gets a top edge. Luckily for him, the ball clears the man at square leg. Short square leg, that is. Sachin once again. Full toss. Oh, this might go all the way. And yep, square leg fielder is unable to catch it. Sachin. Well, I think it's not his day today. The previous one, I'd already seen what Shehbaz Munir was trying to do, so Sachin should have bowled it wider, outside off, I mean to say. But he ends up bowling a full toss at two on the pads, and Shehbaz Munir finishes the over with a boundary, and after 15, the trophy fighters are 89 for 6. So Bharat will continue. This has gone straight up, but I think the keeper hasn't seen it. It lands safe, and Raju will come back for two. Bharat isn't happy, but can't blame the wicketkeeper there. He just didn't see it. I think the ball had gone up, but wasn't a good delivery actually from Bharat. It was a full toss on the pads. Oh, this time it's short and wide, outside off, cut towards the sweeper. Raju wants another two, but Shehbaz Munir sends him back. I think they could have taken two there, the second one on the throw. Fielder in the deep, Mithun there, doesn't have a good arm. Shehbaz Munir goes for the slog sweep, but hits it straight to the man at square leg, short square leg, no run. In the air, safe. Doesn't carry to the man at deep mid wicket. Another slog sweep from Shehbaz Munir. Lucky, ball not carried. Another cut from Raju. Covers, fielder did try, but couldn't get to it. Mithun the fielder once again, another single. Bharat, last ball of the over. This time Shehbaz Munir hits it towards long on for another single. That will be the end of the over. 6 runs of that over. Bharat Raj finishes with 4 overs, no maidens, 20 runs in 1 wicket. And the trophy fighters are 95 for the loss of 6 wickets after 16 overs. Four overs remaining. So the Pacers have actually got quite a few options at their disposal. Only Bharat has bowled out his 4. Don't think we will see more of Sachin, Dudu. For now, it's Mithun. He's only got 1 over left. 3 overs before this, 21 runs and 2 wickets. Oh, that's a good delivery to start. Still some shape for Mithun. A loose shot. Shehbaz Munir driving away from his body. That's nicely driven this time by Shehbaz, but straight to Bharat. It shot extra cover, no run. This should go. Too much to do for the man at deep mid wicket, who fails to keep it in, and Shehbaz Munir gets a boundary. So, couple of dots to start the over, but Shehbaz Munir makes up for those 2 dots with a boundary. That's pretty much the line and length Mithun has been bowling. Good length, maybe a little bit fuller outside off. So Shehbaz Munir just walking across his stumps and hiking over deep mid wicket. Length is a little bit shorter this time. Shehbaz Munir pulls it towards deep mid wicket, calls for 2 but will have to be content with just a single. Good throw from the deep. Shot once again from Mithun. It's a nice cut from Raju, but straight to the sweeper. Another single. 6 runs of the over so far with a ball to go. Mithun needs to finish it well, whereas Shehbaz Munir will be looking for another boundary. Oh, that was it straight back. A very catchable height, but you know, it was technically a chance. Mithun did get a hand to that one, but you know, ball not sticking. End of the over. After 17, the trophy fighters are 102 for the loss of 6 wickets. So the trophy fighters bringing up their 100 in the 17th over. 3 more to go. One of which will definitely be bowled by Ramesh Royal. For now, it's Ravi Kollam. Will be bowling to Shehbaz. That's another good shot from Shehbaz. 2 straight from Ravi, and nice pickup. So Shehbaz, since the time has walked in, the run rate is picked up for the trophy fighters. 16 of just 14 balls for him, where that boundary goes to 20 of 15. The shot has brought about a field change. Now man at short fine and deep extra cover comes in. Couple of men on the onside. Deep. It's up in the air. This won't go all the way. Shehbaz wants to. It's another good throw from the deep. Batsman happy. He'll have to be happy with just a single. We call him now to Raju. That's an excellent shot on the up, but placement once again missing. Sweeper takes it on the bounce and throws it back to the bowler. Only a single for Raju. Raju, I think he has played his part. 18 of just 14. That's a very good shot. Shehbaz Munir just making some room and cuts it, but Mithun there at short third does really well to stop that one. In fact, he keeps the batsman to just a single. Next ball. Another very good cut shot from Raju. This time he has found the gap. Shouts of catch it as the ball was in the air, but there's no one at backward point. So another boundary for the trophy fighters. The second is over. Runs of the over so far. Still a ball to go. Ravi Kolab to Raju. Shot once again. Punched off the back foot towards extra cover for another single. Will be the end of the over. After 18, the trophy fighters are 114 for the loss of 6 wickets. Ramesh Royal to bowl the 19th, which means there will still be an over left, and I think it will have to be bowled by Sachin. And I think that's where the trophy fighters might find some extra runs. Short third, backward point or a gully, you can say, cover. That's up in the air. Oh, desperate attempt in the deep, but the ball just going over, and yes, 6. That is excellent shot from Raju. That was on the up, but look at the timing. This time Raju looks for the ramp, but it was too full. In fact, it's out to be a low full toss. In terms of the bottom of the bat goes towards square leg, and the batsman take a single. Ramesh to Shehbaz. Just a little shot. Shehbaz Munir with a short arm jab towards deep mid wicket for another single. Well, runs have started to come for the trophy fighters now. The biting might have just got easier. It's nicely driven by Raju towards long off. Running the first one hard, thinking about a second, but the overthrow. Well, I think they did run the first one hard, but looking at the fielder, they decided against the second, but the overthrow. Like Qatar, but I think that was well spotted by Raju. He goes inside out, and the sweeper, I think he was unsided. He wasn't sure where the ball had gone, and it's a boundary for Raju. The last few was Raju is simply brilliant, and no doubt the first two boundaries he got were outside edges, but then in the air once again. That could stop in the deep. That was well timed by Raju. The ball was travelling. It's another good over for the trophy fighters. 14 runs coming off it, and after 19 they are one. In fact, there were 15 runs. So after 19, trophy fighters are 129 for 6. Raju, 37 of just 21 balls, since providing the finishing touches to this trophy fighters innings. Playing the finisher's role there. The 20th to be bowled by Sachin. First ball hit in the air, but straight to deep extra cover. There is a slight misfield there. Raju wanted a second, but Shehbaz Munir isn't as quick as Raju, so he stays his ground. Just a single. Driven in the air towards sweeper, another single. The Pacers won't mind the singles as far as they can restrict the boundaries, but this pair, what they have done well is that not only have they got boundaries at regular intervals, but they have rotated the strike as well. Meanwhile, the trophy fighters have just lost another wicket. It's Raju was been caught in front of the stumps by Sachin, LBW, for 37 of just 20, 38 of just 23, and it's 131 for 6 now. Kittu is the new batsman. Just 3 balls remaining in this innings. First ball, Kittu hits in the air. Ball doesn't carry too long on. It's an easy single. It's off the mark immediately. This has been a very good over from Sachin Dudu. Just three singles and the wicket of Raju. Sachin to Shehbaz. That's well played. Shehbaz right across his stumps and flicks it towards deep backward square leg for a boundary. I think that was predetermined. Shehbaz was anyways going to go that one, irrespective of the fielder. And I think he might just look to repeat it. A sweeper has come in. Square leg goes back. So that might just change. Ball! That's good bowling from Sachin Duddu. You must hit Shehbaz Munir going for a slog sweep this time. I thought he might just look to go over the offside, but he favors his preferred onside. Goes for the slog sweep, misses a straight delivery and finds the furniture behind disturbed. The off them being pegged back. So the trophy fighters end with 136 for the loss of 8 wickets from their 20 overs after winning the toss and deciding to bat first. So the target for the Deccan Pacers to win this match all important encounter is 137 when they come out to bat. Hello everybody and welcome back for the chase. The target for the Deccan Pacers to win this match 137. Sai and Samrat opening the batting. And Sumakar Nagula with the first over. This time Sai does manage to get some bat and hit it in the gap towards the mid wicket. 2 runs. Sai and the Deccan Pacers off the mark with that brace, and that's the end of the first over. 2 without loss after the first. Mahipal to partner Umakar Nagula, and he'll be bowling to the other opener Samrat. Sai Ruma left-handed and Sai Samrat right-handed. Yeah, wide to start from Mahipal. They're only defending 136, so the trophy fighters will have to be careful with those extras. Better from Mahipal. Full length delivery outside of play and a miss by Samrat. An extra failure now added to the offside after that delivery from Mahipal. Long on, comes inside the circle. The sweeper goes back. Another cutter from Mahipal, another play and a miss from Samrat. Mahipal going around the wicket to the left-handed Sai. That should be a wide. It is. The second wide that Mahipal has bowled this over. That's a good shot. The left side, Tirumela gets underneath that one and hits it over mid off for the first boundary of the Deccan Pacers innings. 2 full on that occasion from Mahipal and just in the slot, you can say. Outside of giving room for the batsman. This time Sai goes the other side of the wicket, across the line, doesn't hit it as well as he would have liked. In fact, the ball didn't even clear the 30-yard circle, but I think they have got a single. A boundary and then a single. Mahipal, the last ball of the over. Another full delivery outside off, just pushed towards that backward point, and we think it's the fielder there. Single to end the over. After 2 overs, the Deccan Pacers are 11 without loss, chasing 137 to win. Umakar Nagala to continue. Good first delivery on full offside off and coming in with the angle, defended back to the bowler by Samrat. Umakar once again defended, but this time it's into the cover stage and the fielder is deep. Till the time Mahinda Reddy could come in, the batsman had already taken a single. Score moves to 12. Two-pointer riders for the left-handed Sai. Long off, wideish long off, you can say, in wide long on. That's going, and gone all the way. I think that was once again in the slot for Sai Turumela to go big, and he obliges. Previous over, he got the first boundary for the Deccan Pacers. This over, Sai has got his maximum. That was effortless. Crisply driven. There is a man at long off, was pretty wide. I think he's there for this sort of a shot. But a sensible batting from Sai. He got a 6 and then takes a single. Right and left and right combination, making it little difficult for the bowlers. Every time the strike changes, the bowler has to adjust. Oh. This one's past the outside edge, missed by the keeper as well, and the left-hander Sai calls Samrat through by signal by the umpire. Good awareness from Sai. Field has to change once again. Umakar to Sai. Another full delivery, that was it straight back to the bowler, very much catchable. A chance put down, should have been taken. I don't think it was hit that hard. And you know it wasn't at a very awkward height, very catchable. Chance gone down. Sai Turumela survives. 9 runs of the over after 3. The Deccan Pacers are 20 without loss. Could have easily been 20 for 1 had Umakar Nagula held on to that chance offered. It's Mahipal to continue. Sweeper and a long on, the 2 boundary riders for Mahipal. That's nicely driven. Oh no, that has gone through the fan at mid-off, and it's a boundary. Oh. So far the trophy fighters have looked off color, lackluster, whatever you can say. Even when they were batting, I think I felt the application was missing. Batsman just came in and played some shots and got out. So now it's again crisply driven, extra cover fielder, half stopping that one using his boot. 2 more to the total, 2 more for Samrat. Raju, the fielder there. I think he would have been better off. He had just let it go. That's risky, that's dangerous, what he tried to do there. He could have been badly injured. A good start to the over for the Pacers. 6 runs of the first 2. This has gone straight up. Oh, that was a good try. Running backwards, but the ball escapes. In fact, it kicks on and goes all the way. Another boundary for Samrat. 10 of the first 3. And I think it was NBK Murli running back from the backward point area. So good change up from Mahipal, the leg cutter. Swing and a miss from Samrat. Next ball. Crisply driven in the gap. No stopping that one. It's 4 more. The best shot Samrat has played this over. That was another leg cutter, I think, from Mahipal, but it was very full. Just the perfect length for driving. And a gorgeous cover drive from... and it wasn't a half volley, to be honest. It was driven on the up, on the rise by Samrat. So as good as a shot we have seen today. Last ball, another drive. Stopped by Raju at extra cover this time. Only a single for Samrat, but that's a very good over for the Deccan Pacers. 3 boundaries, a couple and a single, 15 runs. So after 4, the Deccan Pacers are 35 without loss. Bowling change. So Ramesh to bowl. First ball, Samrat makes some room for himself and drives it on the up towards sweeper cover for a single. The Trophy fighters need to break this partnership. They've already got 36. If they get another 25-30 runs, that will make easier for the batsman to follow. Wayward throw from point. Wicketkeeper unable to gather it in an overthrow. What should have been just a single cut. Hagmanto, it is, was bowling the 5th over of the innings. Oh, I think that was definitely definite chance. There was a big sound, but the wicketkeeper has put it down. The Trophy fighters needed that wicket. Hagmanto creating the opportunity, but let down by the wicketkeeper. Sai Turumela survives. Shot on the pads. Turned towards mid wicket for a single by Sai. The first 2 overs, it was Sai Turumala, the left-hander, who was the aggressor. But the next 2, it's been Samrat. That's up in the air, might not go all the way. Yep, just bounces once before going over. It will be another boundary for Samrat. I just mentioned that the last 2 overs, Samrat has taken over from Sai and has been quite effective. He's into the 20s now, 23 of just 15 with that boundary. Last ball, that's up in the air, clears extra cover. Man now has been moved more towards deep extra cover, so it will just be a single, and that will be the end of the 5th over. After 5, the Deccan Pacers, they're off to a very good start, 44 without loss. Just 93 more needed in 90 remaining of the remaining 90 balls. Kick 2 to bowl the last power play over the 6th, and he's quite nippy. Ball was past the batsman before he could offer a shot. Samrat late. Well, as the game has progressed, this pitch might have just flattened out, has become easier to bat on. Now the play enemy is Samrat, although he's got 24 of 18, but still. He's unable to handle the pace. Might be a wide. Well, the umpire hasn't given it, and I feel that's a very good decision. This game is heavily tilted. The balance in this is heavily tilted towards the batsman. So the ball, Samrat on that occasion just walking across. It was a well directed shot, one from Skittu. Another good delivery coming in with the angle. Not much Samrat could do. This is a good over from Kittu so far. 4 dots. But I think both Samrat and Sai have to be patient. There'll be a few good deliveries, and if they can weather the storm, I mean, if you can then just play out the good bowlers, they will. They can target a few bowlers in this. Another shortish delivery from Kittu. This time Samrat gets some bat on that one and runs it down towards 3rd for a single. Field changes for the left-hander. Kittu, the last ball of the over. Full toss, nicely driven, but straight to Hanmanto at mid-off. No run. So just a single of the last power play over after 6 overs. The Deccan Pacers are 45 without loss, chasing 137 to win. Hanumantu to continue. Conceded 9 of his first over. Very first ball, Samrat down the track, plays it on the up, clears the fielders inside the ring, no one sweeping, and it's a boundary to start. Good comeback by another good delivery. Once again, short of a length coming in with the angle. Some extra bounce as well for Hanumantu. Play enemies from Samrat. Well, there was a boundary to start, but the next 3 have been dots. Another good delivery from Hanumantu. Might be 4 more. It is. This time Hanumantu just providing the batsman room to free his arms, and Samrat picks up another boundary towards deep point. That brings up the 50 for the Deccan Pacers in just 6.4 overs. The openers Sai Samrat and Sai Turumela putting together 53 of just 40 balls. Another shortish delivery. This time Samrat just walks across his stumps and defends it towards the onside for a single. Kittu to continue. Just a single of his first over. It's a well spread out field now. Point, extra cover, short fine leg, and a short mid wicket. 4 men inside the 30-yard circle for Kittu. He'll be bowling to Samrat. First ball, Samrat once again uses his feet. Oh no, unnecessary throw from Mahendra Reddy there at short extra cover. And eventually Samrat gets the signal. Kittu to the left-handed house play enemies. Once again Kittu hitting the deck hard in generating some extra bounce. He's already got a good pace. Play enemies from the left-handed side to Ruma. K2 once again. That's full. Nicely driven by Sai towards long off for a single. That was well struck actually. Once again. Oh, Pale for caught behind. Samrat once again trying to make room. Well, the wicketkeeper and the bowler convinced, so is the short mid-wicket fielder. But the umpires unmoved. In fact, I think it's Umakar Nagula there at short mid-wicket persisting with the umpire. He wants the straight umpire to confirm, to consult the leg umpire. He wants it to be given out. K2 with the next. Samrat this time advances. Drives it on the up towards extra cover and takes another single. K2, the last ball of his second over. Shot that was in the air. Sai Turmela coming back for the second. He is struggling but makes his ground. The throw was a little wide. That gives him the opportunity. So a couple to end the over. Just 5 runs of that K2 over. After 8, the Deccan Pacers are 59 without loss. Mahinder Singh into the attack now. Side edge. Oh no, oh no. The short third man. I think it's NVK Murli there. Poor running. I think Samrat wasn't. I think Sai Turumala wasn't looking at his partner. Should have been 2 there. 60 without loss. Sai Samrat on to 37 with that single. Sai Turmel on 20 of 18. Mahinder Reddy immediately going around the wicket to the left-hander. That's in the air, but I think it will go all the way or maybe just short now. Confirmation from the umpire. A very good footwork from Sai. Gets down, makes it into a half volley and hits it straight over the bowler or the non-striker, you can say, and clears long on with ease. 6 more to the total. Looks like they don't want the new bowler to settle. Once again, good use of the feet. Well, I thought the longer fielder had taken it, but the momentum just taking him over the rope, and it's 4 more for side. Wrapped on the pads this time, but the angle might have been taking down leg. No appeal whatsoever from Mahinder. He knew straight away that wasn't out. No point appealing. Last ball. That's hit in the air once again, but oh, Hanumanto, he was a long way back. In fact, he had gone over. Another boundary to end the over. Big over for the Deccan Pacers. 15 runs coming of Mahinder Reddy's first over. After 9, the Deccan Pacers are 74 without loss. So Sai to Rumela. Both Sai and Samrat into their 30s. 34 of 23 for Sai and 37 of just 31 for Samrat. So the opening wicket, the opening pair, taking the game away from the Trophy Fighters. The Trophy Fighters having an off day today. It's not just their batting that has malfunctioned, it's the bowling, which also hasn't been up to the mark. Mahinder Reddy, very reliable. But today, he's conceded 15 of his first over. Another bowling change. It's NVK Murli into the attack now. And it starts with a wide, a big wide down the leg side. Good work by the wicket keeper. If these two can get through the 10 over mark, taken! NVK Murli juggles it once, but recovers well and holds on to it. Samrat once again looking to use his feet. He was down the track and I think he did hit it pretty hard. Much needed wicket for the Trophy Fighters. They have finally broken through. Samrat goes for 37 of 38 balls. Caught and bowled by NVK Murli, and it's 75 for 1 in the 10th over. Wicketkeeper Gopi Krishna at number 3 for the Deccan Pacers. They only need 62 of remaining 65 balls. Another wide from Murli down the leg. That's better. Another full delivery. Starting outside off, coming in with the angle, defended by the new man Gopi Krishna. So the Pacers have to be sensible. No, they can just do it in singles. Another dot. Murli goes shorter and gets it to come in, cramping the batsman for room. Another good delivery. No room once again. Gopi Krishna still happy to defend, but he has to be careful. He just can't get stuck down because that will put pressure on the non-striker. He has just walked in, so he just should be looking to rotate the strike. This time Gopi makes room and drives it straight to Hanumantu at extra cover. No run once again. Make it 4 dots in a row. So no runs off the bat so far this over, just 2 wides. In the air, but safe. In just be a single. So very good over from NVK Murli, 3 runs and a wicket. And at the halfway stage, after completion of 10 overs, the Deccan Pacers, I feel, in the driver's seats. They are 77 for 1, just needing 60 to win of the remaining 10 overs. So run a ball from here on. Welcome back after the drinks break. Now the spinner starting the proceedings from the far end. Starts with a dot, and the next ball Gopi Krishna gets a single by just tucking it towards the mid-wicket region. I think Sai Turumela is the key here. He needs to bat as deep as possible and take his team to as close to the target as possible. If he gets out here and gives the... Oh, that's a poor shot. It's exactly what I mentioned here. It doesn't need to give an opening for the trophy fighters. Shut the game. That was Apesh. A good diver from Hanmanto, but he can't stop the single. That was a good drive from Thurmela. 2 singles so far this over. They shouldn't mind it though, because there are bound to be a few good overs. But if you have wickets intact, you can capitalize towards the end. And outside edge, I think Gopi was looking to once again just work it towards the onside for a single. And this is a good over so far from Sai. It's another dot. Just 2 singles. That's the problem, I think. You need 6 and over. What I mean to say is that you just can't get into a shell, play out dots after dots after dots, and then suddenly and you realize that the run rate has gone up. You try to play a big shot, you look for the release and gets out. It adds more pressure to the team. So basically what you have to do is just keep rotating the strike, get singles. And VK Murli continuing. Another shortish delivery, leaving the batsman. Murli the next. A defensive push towards extra cover for a single by side. Trophy fighters have actually done well whenever Gopi is on strike. The fielders are a couple of feet in, stopping singles. Outside edge. Oh no, there's no third man, and it's going to be a boundary for Gopi Krishna. For fortuitous runs, but that might just take the pressure off, some pressure off from Gopi. A man stationed at third man now. This time Gopi makes some room and drives it to the left of extra cover for a single. That's in the air, but well short of Mahendra Reddy at long on. Another single. Field changes once again. And what this does, I mean, Sai are out there. Another advantage for the Pacers is that left and right combination just makes it difficult for the batsman to adjust. So every time there is a change in strike, they might get an extra by way of wide, or So it becomes all the more important for Sai Thurmela to stay out. Another over gone by. 7 runs coming off it. The Pacers are 86 for 1 after 12. 51 more needed of 48 balls. Sai to continue. Now he'll be bowling to Sai. This is getting confusing. Over the wicket. So Ingana miss, it wasn't there. Sai just swung at it without getting in line, and the length was also not there. A top edge. Oh no, put down by Shehbaz Munir at short third man. No, that was a regulation chance. I think Shehbaz would have taken that 9 out of 10 times. It's only that one time which he misses. That's happened. Fighters, the trophy fighters needed that wicket. Sai creating the opportunity, but Shehbaz Munir lets it slip, lets it go down. This might not go all the way. Shehbaz Munir is after that one. Slog sweep attempted by Gopi Krishna on that occasion. Well, I thought that there was, if not bad, might have been some bad or something, but the umpire has signaled it as bice. That's nicely driven by Gopi. Straight to the sweeper though, just a single. In the air, but that's gone very fine, and this might just go all the way. Yes, it's a boundary to end the over. I think there was another edge. Sai Tirumala looking to make room, looking to go bigger. Maybe I think he was looking to play it over deep extra cover. Gets an edge that goes right between short third and backward point, boundary. 8 runs of that over, and the Deccan Pacers are 94 for 1 after 13. Sai Tirumala into the 40s now, 42 of 31 for him. But I think this job is still not done. He needs to carry on. He can think about his personal milestone. Think about a 50 and just stay out there. That will benefit both him and his team. So Raju to bowl now. Raju taking his time to set the field. He's got a short third, a deep third man, a square, little square, and then a backward point sweeper, short extra cover, long off, long on, deep mid wicket, and a man at short square leg. That's the field set for Raju. It's Gopi Krishna on strike, who's on 8 of 15. Short and wide. Gopi should have been on the back foot, but looks like he was committed on the front foot and attempts to cut it from there. Gets beaten. That's a good shot, but there is a fielder there, so it will just be a single. Raju coming around the wicket to the left-hander side. He'll be bowling diagonal. Shortish delivery. Was it of the bat, edge, or what was it? Happened so quickly. More importantly, it's a dot. Next ball, Sai uses his feet, doesn't get to the pitch but still goes through with his shot. Mistimes it towards long on for a single. In the air, straight to the sweeper. Another single. Field changes once again as the left-hander is on strike. It's another good partnership building for the Deccan Pacers. 75 for the first wicket between Sai and Samrat, and these two have added 22. They need to carry on for another 22 runs. Was it off the pad or of the bat? I think it's off the bat. Casual, very casual. I think that's poor running. Should have been two, to be honest. And Sai always wanted two. He was back for the second. Gopi Krishna hesitated and is run out. So the second wicket goes down, and I think that's the opening, sort of an opening for the trophy fighters. No one but Gopi Krishna to be blamed for that. He goes for 10 of 18. He was struggling out there. His partner, I feel, has relieved him of his troubles. It's also the end of the over. After 14, the Deccan Pacers are 98 for 2. Still the Deccan Pacers game, I feel, Deccan Pacers match, because they just need 39 of 36. Sai Turmila still out there. LK is the new batsman. He'll be on strike because the run out happened at the non-striker's end. It's Sai to bowl. Oh, they are going for another sharp single. Direct stick might have had LK there, but instead fielder misses the stumps and batsmen get an overthrow. This is the shortest format of the game, so there should be urgency in everything you do, not just running, batting or stroke making, but also between the running between the wickets. Sai to LK. Shot once again, that's in the air, but I think LK has found the gap. That's an excellent shot. He just delays his shot a little bit and cuts it. It was in the air, but the placement from LK was impeccable. Too much to do for the sweeper, and he fails to keep it in. So boundary for LK, takes him to 6 of just 3. As a result of that cut shot which went for the boundary, Sai goes fuller and LK drives it towards long off for a single. And I feel Mahinder just pulled one over, considered 15, and since then he has been ignored. It's worth another try, because if his cutters come off, he might get a few wickets. That's a good shot. That's a very good shot, and I think it has gone all the way. Yes, that's 50 for Sai Turumela. 50 of just 35 balls. A very timely innings. Just what the doctor ordered for the Deccan Pacers. This over has made it much more easier for the Deccan Pacers. $35.50 of just 35 balls with 4 boundaries and 3 hits over the boundary. I mean 3 sixes. Nelson on board. Oh, that was in the slot. Sai goes big once again and clears the boundary with ease. This time it's over cow corner. So 12 of 2. 12 of the last 2 balls. Not a good over, big over in fact for the Deccan Pacers. 19 runs coming of that one. It's 117 for the loss of 2 wickets after 15. Just 20 needed of 30 balls now. Sai on 56 of 36. 4 fours and an equal number of sixes. I think he has done his job. So Raju to continue. He'll be bowling to LK. As far as Sai Turmala is concerned, I think he has done his job. So even if he gets out now, the batsman to follow should get the job done. That's nicely swept. There's no one in the deep. There is a fielder maybe. Yeah, there is a fielder there, but the placement from LK was superb. Finds the gap in the field and yet another boundary for the Pacers. Raju bowling leg break at the moment. I think he was looking for that magic delivery which pitches outside off, spins, goes past the outside edge and hits the off stump. Okay, the next ball, he bowls it fuller, faster and breaches the fortress that is LK, cleans him up. The Deccan Pacers are 3 down. Just 11 of 8 balls for LK before being bowled by Raju. It's 121 for 3 now. 16 more to get. And the new batsman is Shankar Perumala. Here comes Raju. Another leg break tried there. New man straight away goes across the line and hits it towards deep mid wicket for a single. This is going to be interesting. Raju against the left-hander. Will he continue? I mean, will Sai Turumala continue to play his shots, or will he just outside edge? But that has gone very fine. Shahbaz Munir, you can't expect much from him. I feel that was intentional from Sai, just using the pace of the bowler and running it down very fine. opening the face of the blade at the last moment. At the start of the over, they needed 20. 9 struck down, just 11 more needed. Sai Turumela into the 60s now, 60 of just 37 balls. That was his 5th boundary. Full into the pads. I think Sai was expecting that, but wasn't able to put it away. Dot to end the over after 16. It's 126 for the loss of 3 wickets. It's 11 more to get. Mahinder Reddy to bowl a second, starts with a full toss, clubbed down the ground for a single by the new batsman Shankar. Well, it was Sai Turumela who took the initiative, went after Mahinder in his first over, and I think there's no reason why he might not do it again, but from this end he will be hitting against the wind, so Sai has to be careful. Shot, nicely punched off the back foot, but straight to short extra cover, no run this time. So I think Sai should look to improvise here. That's an edge, but it has gone in the gap of Hanmantu after that one. Ball just plucks in the outfield. 2 more for Sai. Well. The requirement is now down to just single digits. 8 more needed. As expected, Sai goes down the wicket, misses, but gets back in just in time to avoid being stumped. That's a good shot from Sai, but there is a man at deep mid wicket, just a single, the on right. And I think that angle made it easier for Sai to execute the shot. Just 7 needed. Not his day today. The batsmen are picking him up quite easily. Mahinder Reddy, quite over. There's 5 runs of it, but Deccan Pacers just don't need to do anything fancy. They don't need to play any hairy-fairy shot and get out. Because the target is now just 6 runs away. 131 for 3 after 17. Raju to continue. Is I think he's the Liam Livingston in this Trophy Fighters lineup, doing everything. Leg break, off break, medium pace. Starts with a full toss. Hit towards deep mid wicket for a single by Shankar. Round the wicket to the left-hander try. Upish, but it's in the gap. Might not go all the way. A marker, the fielder there, another single. 4 more needed. Should be an easy job. They can just do it in singles. Another full toss. Yep, Sai there at the cow corner does the fielding. They could have got an overthrow, but Shankar, Sai wasn't watching. 3 singles of the first 3 balls. That's an excellent shot. Sai Turumela just makes some room for himself and goes inside out, overcovers. A 1 bounce 4, and that will be it. That will do the winning runs for the Deccan Pacers. They have sprung a surprise on the trophy fighters. Won this match by 7 wickets. Overhauling the target of 137 in just 17.4 overs. And the man of the match is none other than the left-handed Sai Turumela, who opened the batting for the Deccan Pacers and remained not out on 68 of just 44 balls with 6 fours and 4 sixes. And a very healthy strike rate of 154. That's it for the second match. Do join us for the third in a short while. After lunch. Till then, it's goodbye.